Shadows of Eternity, Shadows Deepening. Chapter 2, Echoes of Enmity. Nestled amidst the ceaseless pulse of the sprawling city, where the cacophonous hum of modernity intertwined with the hushed whispers of bygone eras, Cassian tenderly guided Lila through labyrinthine alleyways that seemed to thrum with anticipation beneath their feet. Each step echoed with memories, as the vibrant neon lights gracefully receded, giving way to the soft, melancholic glow of age-old lanterns. Towering modern monoliths gracefully bowed to ancient structures that stood stoic and proud, their very bricks infused with tales waiting to be told. Before them arose a grand edifice, its stoic silhouette etched against the twilight sky. Each stone, worn and weathered, seemed to pulse with the heartbeat of ages past. The heavy wooden door groaned with a melancholy tune as it opened, revealing a world where every creak, every echo seemed pregnant with ancient secrets. Inside, the very atmosphere was thick with tension, the kind that sent shivers down the spine and made one's heartbeat synchronize with the rhythm of untold stories. The elders, dignified figures from myriad vampire clans, stood draped in robes that whispered tales of old. Their eyes, deep pools of endless night, bore into Lila, their gaze a symphony of intrigue and silent judgments. Then, like a mournful aria, stories began to flow. Narrated in voices that carried the weight of centuries, they spoke of times when the world seemed younger, when the night was both an ally and an adversary. Through these sonorous tales, Lila was introduced to feuds as ancient as the wind, vendettas that had been cradled by countless moons. Especially concerning Cassian, tales of earth-shattering battles, romances that set the heavens ablaze, and relentless quests for vengeance unfurled. Whispers, soft yet piercing, fluttered about, their melodious lilt painting vivid auditory and visual masterpieces of valor and deceit, ardor and anguish. Each echoing word wrapped around Lila's senses, pulling her deeper into the maze of history. The room seemed to throb with emotions, every corner echoing the pride of ancestral triumphs, the heart-wrenching sobs of tragedies endured, and the simmering tension of old rivalries. As these legends materialized before Lila's eyes, the radiant tapestry of relationships came alive in full splendor, each thread shimmering with tales of love, betrayal, heroics, and enmities. Cassian, amidst this myriad of tales, stood tall and luminous, a figure both revered and hunted, his legacy casting long, intricate shadows of intrigue and allure. Lila's heart raced and faltered, caught in a tempestuous dance of awe, sorrow, and foreboding. With every unveiled truth, she felt a deep kinesthetic tug, drawing her closer to Cassian's multifaceted world. His undeniable magnetism, it seemed, was carved not just by his enigmatic persona but by a lineage steeped in honor, sacrifice, and eternal conflicts. As the night matured, bathing the room in a silvery cascade of moonlight that danced playfully with the lurking shadows, Lila's comprehension matured as well. To truly love Cassian was to embrace a saga, to feel the weight of countless yesterdays and the promise, or perhaps the peril, of many tomorrows. His entrancing charm, though as bewitching as the most luminous constellations, came with a daunting price, a price now intricately woven into Lila's destiny. With the tender embrace of dawn painting the world in hues of hope and melancholy, Lila emerged from the edifice transformed. Every fiber of her being resonated with the gravity of history, love, rivalry, and a looming choice. A choice that shimmered with the potential to craft not just her fate but the future of age-old clans, timeless legends, and a love that teetered on the precipice of ecstasy and ruin. As dawn began its tender ascension, casting ethereal glimmers of gold and rosy hues upon the world, Lila stepped out of the ancient edifice, every sense heightened, every emotion magnified. The city, which once felt familiar, now pulsated with a deeper resonance. Every cobblestone, every whispering breeze carried the weight of legends she had just been privy to, embracing her in a tapestry of emotions that ranged from awe to trepidation. With every step, her heart seemed to beat in sync with the timeless rhythm of the universe, echoing tales of love, enmity, sacrifice, and redemption. The gentle warmth of the early morning sun caressed her skin, contrasting starkly with the chilling revelations that now coursed through her veins. she felt both anchored by the weight of history and buoyed by the promise of a destiny yet to unfold. Cassian's presence, though physically distant in that moment, loomed large in her consciousness. The magnetic pull she felt towards him was now intertwined with the intricate dance of his past, his clan's legacy, and the shadowy allure of the vampire realm. Every glance they had shared, every stolen moment of intimacy, was cast in a new, profound light. Their love story was no longer just theirs, it was a continuation of epics that had been written under countless moons, through countless seasons. Lila found herself at an emotional crossroads. As the city around her awakened, bustling with life and the promise of a new day, she was confronted with the enormity of her journey ahead. Every decision, every heartbeat from this point on held the potential to either heal age-old wounds or ignite new flames of conflict. Embracing Cassian's world meant not only surrendering to an all-consuming love but also stepping onto a battlefield where every move, every whisper carried the weight of centuries. She was no longer an observer, she had become an integral part of a grand, eternal saga, where her choices would craft tales for generations yet to come. Shadows of Eternity, Shadows Deepening.